If you are just learning latte art, we made this video for you, so you don't need to repeat all the mistakes most beginners make. For that we teamed up with our friend David Stefanic, known as Bayreesta, who spent a decade learning and also teaching latte art techniques, so he can share his best tips with you. This video is sponsored by Standart Magazine.
The funny thing is that I was also learning latte art from the videos I found online. Then I worked as a barista and I started teaching people how to make a latte art the way I learned it from those videos and mastered it, and I found 5 most common mistakes that people do and I would like to show it to you. So let's start with number 1. So mistake number 1 is bad milk texture. If your milk is too thin or too thick or has too many bubbles in it, your latte art won't work. The main cause of milk being too thin is not putting enough air in, which is caused by having your steam wand too much below the surface of the milk. Then you just heating the milk up, but you're not steaming it. That means you don't put enough air in. So then you won't be able to do any latte art. You just pour hot milk into the coffee. That's all that happens. Second one, if your milk is too thick, that's caused because your steam wand is on the surface and you put too much air in the milk, the level of milk raises and you just air in and it creates thick milk. With that thick milk, you won't be able to do any latte art, it just creates a blob on the surface and you can start again. The third cause is when you oversteam your milk, it ruins the texture, it creates burnt taste and the coffee doesn't look great, it has too many bubbles and it also tastes really bad. How to fix it, you ask? First of all, you only need to dip half of the tip of the steam wand into the milk. You don't move with it. You can adjust it a little bit. When it starts swirling, you leave it there. Create the vortex. Listen to the hissing sound. It's like it does the hissing sound in the beginning and then like tearing paper. And you let it steam. Create nice silk milk. You always have to keep contact with the milk jug. You either hold it with your pinky, with your whole hand, or whatever way is best for you, just so you feel comfortable to hold it. Once it gets to the temperature that you can't hold it anymore, you let go, stop steaming, and you're ready to pour. I think for beginners, it's good to use the thermometer because you don't have chance of over steaming or under steaming the milk. So definitely if you have one, use it. If you don't, just get one. The main thing for nice latte art with good contrast is creating the base. So, second mistake is starting your pour too slow or too fast. By pouring it too fast, the milk falls into the bottom of the cup and it separates the milk from the coffee and it's not going to create a nice base. When you pour it too slow, it's not going to combine and the milk will have some stains on the top, blobs, and it's not nice for good latte art. So what you want to do, you want to fix it with nice steady mixing. The easiest way is to hold your cup in one hand and the steamed milk in the other. You don't move with this one, or you hold it steady. You start pouring your milk in until it combines, mixing to 1/3, from 1/3 up to half of the cup, depending on a latte art that you want to pour.
Now, let's take a break before we jump into the third mistake to have a sip of flat white David just made for us. And check the sponsor of this video. Standart is our favorite print coffee magazine, and these are the last 3 issues we received in the studio. Each issue features stories that could otherwise get lost online. Now they are beautifully designed, printed and distributed to the coffee lovers around the world. What's cool is that each issue comes with a free sample of tasty specialty coffee. Now, if you are still in doubt whether to grab a yearly subscription or not, we work with Standart to make it an easier decision. Go to standartmag.com/ECT and grab a free issue of selected Standart and just cover the shipping. Then you can decide whether to keep the subscription or cancel it. It's up to you.
Mistake number 3, you're probably holding your pitcher too high. You're trying to make the pattern, but you hold your pitcher too high, so nothing appears on the surface. Nothing. You're just splashing the milk around. When you go lower, around like 2 centimeters from the surface, and you start pouring, you'll create nice pattern. Then the mistake people sometimes make, instead of going back, they go up And by going up, you go again too far from the surface and you'll sink everything. Like imagine if you have a water tap and you put it all over, it all sinks. So try to stay 2 centimeters from the surface all the way until the last shaping of your pattern. Mistake number 4, using the wrong cup. Using the narrow cup, it makes it harder to pour the latte art. It's not impossible, but it's hard. So for the beginners, I recommend cup with ideally flat bottom, wide opening, so you can fit as much milk as you need to create a nice pattern. So just choose your cup wisely. It's easy to fix. You'll have so much fun creating patterns. Mistake number 5, and it's the most common mistake. It's not practicing enough. You know, like sometimes you make 2-3 latte arts, you mess it up, and you just get so frustrated that you don't do it for another day or 2, right? Especially when you start making coffee at home. Just do it more often. Like when you get frustrated, go take a break, get back to it. Just use some milk, make your friends or your family some coffees, and practice, practice, practice. For practice, you don't have to use milk and a coffee. You just put a drop of washing up liquid in the water and you can steam it. And it's very similar texture to milk. It's not the same, but it's similar. It's good for practicing. You also don't have to use the coffee, the expensive coffee that you use for espressos. You can get some instant coffee and mix it with water and combine those two, and you can practice your latte art. But if you can, just do it with real stuff. If you really want to see the hand movement and the cup positioning and everything you need, just watch some slow motion videos of people doing the latte art and try to recreate it. It's really useful and it gives you the idea how to hold the cup. Like you can catch the small details, how to hold the pitcher and how to properly do the latte art. So I have one extra tip for you. You might be struggling with the centering and positioning of your pours, but maybe it's not even your fault. Always make sure your milk jug is centered. The handle needs to be in line with the spout. When it's not, when it's welded wrong, you'll never get the straight pour. If you're serious with latte art, just invest in proper milk jugs. And then guys, don't worry if your latte art doesn't look great straight away. Everybody started somewhere. It can only get better. So just keep practicing. And if this video helped, drop a comment and let us know your biggest latte art struggle and we'll try to help you in the next video.
Okay, so if you enjoyed this video, check out our latte art series where 2 videos can be really exciting to watch right now. How to pour hard for the beginners and also 5 barista hacks for better latte art. Enjoy and thanks for watching. Bye bye.